Hearing this, Cusi wanted to rush forward and shout for joy. But she knew Incan girls should not display such impudence, so she remained still. After what seemed like hours, Cusi's father spoke. "We will miss her, but yes, we would be honored to have Cusi attend school. An education will be of great benefit to her." That night, Cusi's parents made the arrangements for her to begin school. She would leave them in just 1 week. Cusi felt such optimism, but she was nervous too. Much to learn. Cusi found living at the school so different from being at home. She had to memorize the essentials of Incan history and beliefs, and she also learned to prepare foods, including chicha morada, a special drink made from purple corn. But the highlight of Cusi's new life was weaving class. She relished learning to spin yarn from the precious wool of vicuñas. Cusi had glimpsed the tiny camels roaming distant hills, and once on market day, she had even secretly stroked a garment made from their silky wool. She knew only royal people could wear such robes. "It is a privilege just to touch fibers as fine as these," she sighed contentedly. One afternoon, while the other girls were practicing techniques she had already mastered, Cusi began to daydream. Her thoughts drifted back to a day when she had seen a village elder using a keep-you to count and record the number of alpacas in the herds. The counting tool made by knotting strands of wool had fascinated her. "Excuse me, sir," she had said to the man. "Will you please show me how to use the counting threads?" With a sneer of derision, the man had shouted angrily at Cusi. "Foolish girl! Has no one told you only men may use the keep-you? Never speak such nonsense again." Cusi had run away as fast as her legs would take her, yet she never forgot about the keep-you. Even now, as she recalled that long-ago scene, her fingers worked at tying knots in a wool cord. She was convinced the secrets of this forbidden tool were the key to great knowledge. Suddenly, a classmate's shout startled Cusi from her thoughts. "Cusi has fallen asleep!" The girls broke into laughter, and blushing, Cusi hid the knots in her lap. "Enough," the teacher said to quiet the class. "Cusi, please step outside." A secret to treasure. When they were alone, Mama Kona gestured toward the knotted wool that Cusi held behind her back. "Show me what you have made," she said sternly. When Cusi gave her the knots, the woman's eyes widened in alarm. "Is this a keep-you? Women should not possess these things. You take great risk." "But if I knew how to use the keep-you," Cusi pleaded, "I could keep school records, and the royal merchants could no longer cheat us when buying our vicuña robes." Mama Kona struggled with her thoughts. She knew well the ban against women using the keep-you, but she herself had possessed this thirst for knowledge when she was a girl. She recalled how her brother had secretly taught her to keep accounts with the keep-you. In the end, she was won over by Cusi's hopeful plea. "I will teach you to make a keep-you properly," she whispered. Cusi's face lit up. "But you must promise never to tell anyone." Cusi hugged her teacher. "Thank you, Mama Kona. I promise. I will not disappoint you. I will learn, and I will forever keep our secret."